the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Climpsun running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Climpsun, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. And the back gets the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. RPO here, fourth down completion to the right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This Climpsun offense moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Climpsun getting set with a first and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Looking deep for the right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
This is why this Climpsun offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Climpsun. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16. In one play, they've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Climpsun has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Climpsun offense is back out there. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! They finish off the scoring drive.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Fights off a defender. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. At the 38, solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking for a man. And they get to completion. And they will score. Touchdown, Dogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Is handed off out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Short connection to the tight end here, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Tigers have come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for his running back. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Climpsun getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gets made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Climpsun.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the PAT and go up 28-17. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Watson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch. A big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the run, it's Watson.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Who got it? The field goal's good. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here trying to tie the score. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Climpsun offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Gang set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return. The takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. He pulls in the catch. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Climpsun getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Bringing pressure. He misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kurt, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Climpsun offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On the run, it's Watson. Powering through. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Brown. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Allen. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A sack to end the game. The protection breaks down and the defense wins it on the final play. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation.